What team do you guys like more? What team do you guys like more on Psylocke? The clone, or you guys like the Cloak and Dagger one? I've been liking this one more though. Versus the nerf. Ammo, CND. I like both, but I think the CND one's probably better this patch. Mainly because this got nerfed. They're both really good though. There's a trick to it. So like you can like when you right click, if you how do I show this? Yeah, there you go. Okay, when you right click, if you use your team up, it pulls your shurikens back, so you can like one combo people like this, which is like pretty good, really good. I mean, it's just a little bit more damage, and also you got to remember that with the CND team up, your basic attacks do more damage. Remember, so let's say I do I switched to the Cloak team up. Fuck, I headshot him on mistake. I'm gonna shoot his damn toes. Does this thing even have toes? Okay. Okay, you can see a clear damage difference from the left and right side. Because you're with the CND team up, you do 13 damage, not 12 with your basics. Didn't know that? I mean, yeah, they said it in the patch notes. That's why you should have read the patch notes. I think the same thing happens to Elsa as well, no? Let me check. I can double check. I think it's the same thing with Elsa with her hold on. Does Elsa have the same thing? Yep, here it is. Yep. When Dinosaur is selected as her team up for Elsa, her double barrel blaster individual pellets from 4.5 to 5. So if I'm playing as Elsa, her primary does more damage. Elsa has the same thing. So let's say that's the Dino. It's very clear with Elsa. Like that's like a whole notch. Now look at the left and look at the right. Is my camera blocking it? It's not. That's huge with Elsa. It's a very clear damage difference between the left and the right side with Elsa here. Same thing with Psylocke though. But yeah, I think they're like the only two characters in the game with this, right? Where team ups actually affect their basic attack damage. Does anyone else have this? I don't think so. They said this for Psylocke too. Oh, it's wrong page, isn't it? This got nerfed already though with Psylocke, but when Cloak and Dagger team up is selected as their partner, increase sonic crossbow single hit from 13 to 14. They nerfed this. It doesn't do 14 anymore because they nerfed the Emma. They nerfed both her team ups. Now her damage is, where's the emergency patch? If you play a Psylocke now, yeah, here it is. Okay, they reduced their base, yeah, because they buffed their base damage in that same patch as well from 13 to 12, but they reverted it. Now it's back to 12. But if you use the Cloak and Dagger team up, you get 13 damage. It used to be 14, but yeah, they nerfed it in the emergency patch. But yeah, I don't know. They're both good. They're both good. Like Psylocke and Elsa are one of the few characters in this game with two team ups that are both really good. Can I find your purchase? I can find your purchase from the vendor skin. Gonna cost you a wheel spin. I already bought it though. But sure. That's an interesting deal. Wait, that could bite me in the ass though. How much was that? That's $15. That's 3 gifted. Wait, that's not, you fucking troll. You would have done that anyway. You fucking lied. You fucking lied. Why is the alert for that wrong? You fucking lied. That isn't the same thing. I gotta fix that alert. That's not the Naruto one. Naruto one's supposed to pop for that one. This fucker is a troll. This dude's a fucking troll. He just wanted to give 20 to make me fucking spin the wheel. He gave me the illusion of choice. And I forgot this wheel was rigged now because they made me take off. Would you guys make me take off 1 in 5 minutes? This shit is rigged now. Look at this. This wheel looks rigged as fuck now. When it usually gets at least 10. Yeah, my alert's broken. What? That played the wrong alert. Whatever, bro. Fucking damn trolls.